Friends, welcome to Sri Data Plus. Today, the news update in English for all the viewers. Okay, do support and continuously support. Thanks for your support and subscribe my channel and share, like my videos. If you have any comments, please put the comments in the comment box. Okay, the same problems in Pakistan like Sri Lanka. The economic crisis is going on. So Pakistan shares that bankruptcy as economic crisis worsens. Okay, Pakistan is on the verge of bankruptcy as the country's economic situation is facing a dire future with no immediate positive outlook despite ongoing negotiation between Islamabad and the International Monetary Fund (IMF) to resume the USD 6 billion bailout package from IMF. As Sri Lanka, the Pakistan faces a huge economic crisis now. Pakistan rupee is on a free fall as it crossed 212 per USD. Okay, on June 21st. Whereas Pakistan's foreign exchange reserves have depleted to a critical level and the country has less than 6 weeks of import cover remaining. The reserves are currently below USD 9 billion according to a report published in the Pakistan Tribune. It was published in the Pakistan Tribune. Okay, the Pakistan rupee has devalued by a massive 34%. Pakistan rupees 53.67 in the past year. In contrast, it closed at Pakistan rupees 157.54 in June last year. As a result, Pakistan rupee has become Asia's worst performing currency in 2022, with a fall of nearly 16.5% since December 31st, 2001. Against the US dollar that put it at the bottom of a basket of 13 peers, including the Japanese yen, South Korean won and Bangladesh taka. The depreciation in Pakistan rupee's value comes as Pakistan battles a widening current account deficit coupled with the State Bank of Pakistan held reserves hitting their lowest level since November 2019. Adding more problems to Pakistan's economy and its population, the Shehbaz Sharif-led coalition government has recently increased fuel prices, like Sri Lanka, third time in the last 1 month, to fulfill the IMF conditionalities to revive the bailout package. Okay, the same problems is going on like Sri Lanka. This has hit the common population severely, as there are reports of shutdowns of cab services, restaurants, and home deliveries after recent fuel hikes. Petrol prices in Pakistan have been raised by 56% or peak year Pakistan rupees 84. Current price is Pakistan rupees 233 per litre. And high-speed diesel prices have gone up by a massive 83%. Current price Pakistan rupees 263 per litre since May 26, putting further pressure on the common people. This is putting further pressure on the common people. The government has taken these harsh measures to desperately revive the IMF program, which is critical for Pakistan's economy, as many believe that this would bring more foreign lending and improve foreign exchange reserves that have fallen over 50% in the last 10 months. Okay, according to the report in the Gulf News. This is according to the report in the Gulf News. You know the Gulf News, everybody? Yes. Okay, the Pakistan's finance minister, I think the name is Miftah Ismail. Miftah Ismail announced the price rise of petroleum products, saying the government had no choice but to pass on the impact of international prices to consumers in the Pakistan. This development have deepened the political turmoil in the country, as Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif blamed the former Prime Minister Imran Khan's government for policies that damaged the economy and resulted in the recent fuel price hikes. On the other hand, Khan castigated the coalition government for succumbing to the IMF pressure and warned that these increased prices would ultimately prove bone-breaking for the salaried class in Pakistan, like Sri Lanka. Khan has called for nationwide protest against the rising fuel and food prices and warned the more hikes and inflation were in the offing the urge people to ramp up their struggle against the imported government. Meanwhile, the Shehbaz Sharif-led government faces two main challenges here: stabilize the country's economy and to keep the common people happy amid looming general election in Pakistan. Sharif understands that the Imran Khan has got another weapon to target the coalition government besides continuing to cry foul over his controversial ousting from power in April this year. Therefore, the immediate resumption of the IMF's financial program may bring some stability and work as a phase saver in Pakistan's economy, which could be projected as a success of the coalition government in the next elections. According to the Institute for Public Opinion Research at POR, poll, Islamabad-based survey research institute, 43% respondents complain of adverse economic condition during the Imran Khan-led Pakistan rule, while on the contrary, 33% felt that the economy had improved during the period of August 2018 to April 2022. At the same time, 55% respondents appealed to the incumbent government to bring inflation under control. These findings cite mixed reviews regarding economic policies of both the governments. The only silver lining for the Shehbaz Sharif-led government is the possible revival of the IMF financial program and an apparent support from the military establishment, mostly to bring the economic stability in Pakistan. Furthermore, China has shown willingness to provide fresh commercial loans over $2 billion to Pakistan, according to Pak media reports. Beijing has been frustrated with how subsequent governments in Pakistan have mishandled the country's economy, slowing down the progress of projects related to China-Pakistan economic corridor. Perhaps it is a conducive situation for China for further strangle Pakistan in its infamous debt trap policy through fresh loans and high interest rates. This will only increase Islamabad's dependency on Beijing, both financial and strategic. Soaring inflation, fuel and food price hikes, unavailability of essential commodities, shutting down of small businesses, and worsening political crisis may lead to Pakistan default for the second time in the country's history. The resumption of IMF program and emergency loans from friendly countries will not provide long-term relief to Pakistan economic woes. The Pakistan faces the same crisis like Sri Lanka. So this economic crisis prevails all over the world after the COVID-19, but some countries faces the mismanagement of the leaders. That's why our people also facing that. Don't worry about that. We think I will meet you in another news update, in a different news update. Friends, thanks for your support so far. If you want to know these types of news and in English, I will upload in Tamil also. You subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe my channels and like my videos and share. Friends, take care. Bye.